Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a finale for you guys. I've been talking about it in my previous update that I was thinking about doing this because I want these updates to be interesting for you guys, and I feel like the few products that I have left are just gonna take me a little bit longer than I initially hoped they would. So first of all, I'm gonna kind of go through the products that I already finished before. And if you feel like, okay Linda, I know that by now, I'll make sure to put a timestamp in the description down below so you can skip through to the progress that I've made on the last 3 products in this project as well. So first let's take a quick look at what I've actually been doing, because I've been making so many updates that I almost forgot which products were even in this project to begin with when I started off. So one of the first products I believe I finished off was the purple color in this Lancome Eye Palette. Yeah, I already forgot that I was using this basically, so it's nice to kind of get back to it and see that I finished this one as well. Yeah, it was an okay eyeshadow, but I didn't think it was amazing. The pigmentation wasn't what I would like it to be. I've got a purple eyeshadow in my pen palette as well, which I actually have on my eyelids today. I'm wearing kind of the greenish color with the purple, and then I've darkened it up a little bit in the outer V as well. So this one wasn't amazing, and I still have the black one left in there, hoping to finish it off this year, but let's see. Then I finished off a blush slash bronzer. It's supposed to be a blush, but I use this as a bronzer. I went through this fairly quickly, and it was okay. Like, it was not meant to be a bronzer, and it's just an okay product. It's the LA Colors blusher duo. Yeah. Then, oh no, this is a product that I finished up first. This was my, I know it says Labello, but this was the Primark lip balm that I poured into this Labello container, and I used this up so quickly. I think I had this done by the second update, just because it was like, there wasn't really any color to it, and it was really easy to use. You could just feel that it was a little bit of a cheaper lip balm. It really didn't do much for my lips, but it was easy to use up, so that's something. Then a product that I used up more recently was my NYX Skin Foundation from Urban Decay, and I've been saying it a couple of times while I was almost finishing this one that I needed to buy a new foundation, and just to give you guys an update of that, I still didn't buy a new foundation. I'm just using a little bit of concealer on the spots of my face where I feel like I could use a little bit more coverage, and that's basically what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, and I'm actually pretty okay with it. My makeup routine is a little bit quicker in the morning as well, which is nice. I do still like this one, although it became a little bit too matte almost for me towards the end. Well, I've never had this problem. I repurchased this 3 times, so that's interesting, but yeah, I still think it's a really nice foundation with like a good amount of coverage. Then a product that I used up kind of naturally anyway was my mascara. The Clinique mascaras are my favorite mascaras. I keep repurchasing these ones, normally in kind of a 3-pack that I can get at the airport whenever I'm traveling from Dublin to somewhere else. So yeah, this is a great product, and I just go through one of these every 3 months. That's when I just throw them out because of like more hygienic reasons basically, and they dry up around that time as well, so it works out perfectly basically. Then I used up this Autopgraph powder as well, which is all the way gone. Initially I thought that maybe this was what made that foundation a little bit less nice on my skin. I'm still not sure whether that was the reason. I might repurchase the foundation at some point again, but I probably want to buy something else first. And I've written you guys' suggestions down for like a more dewy type foundation. If you have any suggestions and you haven't told me yet, definitely let me know as well. But yeah, I've written it down, so whenever I run into one of them, I'll probably just kind of test them and see if it's something that I'd like to purchase as well. But this one is done. And then the last update, I finished off my Eyeko Fat Balm, which like I wasn't going through this really quickly, and then I decided to just completely focus on it for a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden it was gone. So that was pretty exciting. Like, it was a darker color, as you can probably tell from this, but it's a lip balm, so it is not that pigmented, so it was pretty easy to use this one up when I actually started focusing on it. And then the last 3 products that I had in this project. first I wanted to show you one that I feel like I've actually been successful in the end. This is my Calvin Klein Sheer Creme eyeshadow in the color Gold Velvet. And like I just wanted to see how far I would get while working on this and kind of like while going through my other products as well. But like on the inside, my goal was kind of to hit at least side pan on it by the time the project was done. And I've actually done that right now, as you can see in the close-up. So really happy about that. I did it. There still is a whole lot of product left, but I hit side pan, and that, like, I didn't really see it coming, and then all of a sudden it was there. So that made me pretty happy. Then I've also been focusing a fair bit on my NYX Lip Stick over the last couple of weeks. Just because I wanted to see how far I could get on it before I would like close this project for now. And I actually made some nice progress, as you can see. It's definitely more than I've been making before. I've still got a little bit left, but like while I've been working it down, at the same time it's also been getting thinner because the lipstick is in the tube a little bit loosely now, so every time I'm using it, it kind of gets pushed around the edges, which makes it a little bit thinner. Yeah, basically. So yeah, I've been working on this, but I'm probably gonna put this one to the side for a little bit until like the weather gets a little bit more like dark lip color appropriate. Like I just feel like wearing brighter and lighter colors at the moment, so this one is not the perfect lipstick for that. And then lastly, I have my Labello Lip Balm / gloss that I've been using. I should have been able to finish this one, but I think my issue was just that I've been doing this project 10 pen, which didn't really have a deadline, and then on the side of it, normally I was doing like a finish 7 by spring and now finish 6 by summer. So I think my issue was I put lip products in that as well, and because those had a deadline, I was focusing on those more than I was focusing on this one, because I've made progress on it this time though, so that is nice. But yeah, I feel like I should have been able to use this one up if I would have just like kind of spread my effort a little bit better, if that makes sense. But I didn't. I still like the product. I'm wearing it right now as well, and I'm gonna keep using this. I might have this one pop up in another project relatively soon, kind of depending on what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that is that one. So basically I ended up finishing off and hitting goal on 8 out of the 10, which is not what I hope to be. I've never really ended the project 10 pen early, but like I want to keep this interesting for you guys as well, and I just felt like it wasn't really anymore if I just kept showing you guys 2 lip products that I was making slow progress on. So yeah, thank you guys anyway for sticking with me through this project. I've got a new project coming up relatively soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I thank you guys for watching, and I thank you guys for following along on this specific project, because it might have not have always been like that interesting. So thanks for sticking with me, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye for now.